Welcome back to my channel, guys. Firstly, thank you to each and every person who's helping this channel grow. The reason I'm making this video is because I've seen a lot of people facing issues with saving money, a lot of people who are in college who are trying to get financial independence. So, today we are talking about the 10 easy ways to make money while in college. This is a very important video, not only to the people inside college, but also outside college. And something that I'm trying to do very different in this video is I am trying to add resources and links in the description below. So you can watch the video till the end. You can see which method works for you and then go down and check the resources that I'm adding on that particular method. So, firstly, even before I start, why am I talking about this? Why should you listen to me? Who am I? Like, what is my credibility? So, to answer this, either I've done these in the past, either I'm still doing them, or my friends have done this and I have seen them doing it. So, everything that I'm going to talk about in this video is from the personal experiences that I have had or my friends have had. So, let's start. So, firstly, why do we have to earn while in college? Why can't we just normally study throughout the college, get a normal job, and then earn money? Like, why am I giving you these methods to start earning money while in college? So, there are 2 points to it. One is to understand the value of money. When we were small kids, we used to ask for money from our parents, and our parents used to give us the money, and then we could buy the stuff. But now, since we are grown up, we don't understand the value of this money. You don't understand how hard our parents have worked to earn this money. So, that is number one. And number two is to manage this money. You can see how the millennials are so bad at managing money. They almost lose the whole month's salary because of UPIs and stuff like that. It is very important when you start getting money, you will know how to manage this money. So it is very important in the manner of preserving cash. If you give 1 lakh rupees to a poor person, she's going to use that 1 lakh of money and he's going to spend it to buy an iPhone, or he's going to buy expensive shoes or expensive clothes for himself. And that 1 lakh will easily go within a month. But if you give that same 1 lakh to a rich person, he will take that money and he will start investing it. Once he starts investing it, he will get dividends on it, he will get profits on it, and he will use this profit and this dividend to use for his expenses. This is how he preserves that original capital of 1 lakh. This is the difference between a rich person and a poor person. So let's learn how to make this money. And additionally, to make it easier for you guys, I'm also grading this out of 5. I'm also giving a scale of how risky it is, how much efforts it will take, and how profitable it is. So let's get started. So the first method of earning this money is to start by doing paid internships. Get an internship for yourself while you are in college, and most importantly, get a paid internship. Don't do free internships, and do not do the internships where you have to pay money to do the internship. That is not what you should be doing. When you're giving your services and when you are working for a company, you have to make sure that you are getting paid, even if it's a very less amount. So I think these internships are very tough to find. You will probably have to use LinkedIn to find these internships, and there are a lot of companies who are giving these internships. When it comes to the risk factor, I say I would give a 1 out of 5 because it's not that risky. When I talk about the efforts and how hard it is going to be a 4 out of 5. And how profitable it is, it's not that profitable, so I would give it like a 2 out of 5. It's enough to get your daily expenses, and try as much as possible to do these internships in a startup if possible, because you'll get an exposure of the corporate life and you'll be able to do these. You will be able to learn a lot when you're doing these in a startup, and you'll be able to learn from scratch because this is a new startup that you are working in, and they will give you a lot of roles and responsibilities. So it's a great chance to learn a lot of things. The second way is freelancing. You can start freelancing where you work for yourself and not for a company. Where someone like my video editor, he's a freelancer, and so I pay him for every video that he edits. And the same way, you can also do graphic designing, you can do website development, and all of these. The risk associated with this, I would say, would be around 2 out of 5. And like the reason why I'm giving like a slightly higher risk on this is because you can lose the role once you have completed the project. So now, say suppose I've done 10 videos and I don't want to do videos after that, then my video editor will have to find some other person. But it's not like that for me. I'll keep on making videos. So when it comes to efforts, I would say it is a 3 out of 5. And when it comes to how profitable it is, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. Once you start it, you can obviously, with the money that you get, you can take care of your daily expenses. And once you get more and more experience, you can charge higher based on your experience. The number three method I would say would be to start selling online courses. You can make people pay to learn your courses. So you can teach them subjects that you already have knowledge about. And if you can scale it up, you can make a crazy amount of money. When I talk about the risk involved in this, I would say it would be like a 1 out of 5. It's not that risky at all. When I talk about the efforts and how hard it is, I would give it like a 3 out of 5. And for the profitable amount, like how profitable it is and how much money you can make, I would give that a 4 out of 5. You can make this money provided you know how to market it, and you can use platforms to sell these courses. Like there is Udemy, there is Teachable, and all these platforms. There are multiple other platforms that you can see. Fourth method of earning money is to become a teacher. You can become a teacher on Unacademy. You can become a teacher on Chegg. Chegg is a place where students will put up homeworks. You solve the homework and you get the money, and the students get their homework. And you can also teach on Upgrad. So you can teach the students basically from the 10th, 11th, 12th standards, and you are teaching them subjects which you already have some experience about. Also, I have done a podcast on this with Prasad. I will be linking it up somewhere here, where he built an initiative to learn how to teach the teachers how to teach. So, we'll link this video also in the description. You can go check it out. When it comes to the risk associated with teaching, I would say it's 1 out of 5. When it comes to the efforts, I would give it 2 out of 5, because the only efforts that you need is to learn to teach, which is why I'm linking the video which I already told you about. And it does not take much effort since you're already teaching something that you already know. And when it comes to how profitable it is, I would give that a 3 out of 5. The next method to earn money is to build a startup or build a business. How much risky is this? This is like a 10 out of 5. How much efforts it will take? It will take 100 out of 5 efforts. And how profitable it can be a 200 out of 5 profitable. Building your own company, building startups takes like a crazy amount of your energy. It can also make you crazy amount of money if you can help people out, if you can understand their pain points, and you can make a product designed to help them in that particular area. Recently, I did a podcast with a Bits Pilani student, just like me. His name is Dhruv. You can go and check that video out. I will link that also. And also, previously, when I had just started making content, I also did a podcast with Ayat. She also had started her own business, and she had not even gone to college. She had dropped out from school itself and she started making her business. So she has shared her journey, and even Dhruv has shared his journey. So you can go and check that video in the description below. So the next method of earning money is to invest in stock markets. This is something that I am doing personally, and it has given me crazy amount of money. I put it on my Insta sometimes, so you can go follow me there. I'm more active over there. I will link my profile up over here. It is InsaneIsh, with no space. And this, when you're investing in stock market, it takes like years and years of knowledge, and still you don't fully learn everything about the stock market. You can learn from different sources about candlestick patterns. You can learn about the bullish and bearish markets. You can learn about the moving averages, the RSI, MACD conversion, diversions. And to start investing is by actually starting. Start investing with probably 1,000 rupees, and side by side, you can also start learning about these candlestick patterns. So you will come to know how much your money is increasing or how much it is decreasing. So even if you invest like 1,000, how much will you lose? You'll probably come down to 800 or 700, and that does not make much of a difference if you're willing to pay that amount to learn. So coming to the risk of this, I would give it like a 4 or 5 out of 4 out of 5 for risk. Um, when it comes to the amount of efforts that you need, I would give that like a 5 out of 5. And how profitable it is, again, a 5 out of 5. It can make you crazy amount of money, trust me. The next method of earning money is becoming a content creator. This is something that I am doing right now. This is something that I've done in the end of 2023. I started this again in November. This takes crazy amount of your efforts, and you can also make crazy amount of money once you have started becoming more consistent with all of this. um, I have also done a podcast with Dhruv about content creation and building a network on LinkedIn, where you become an influencer on LinkedIn, and how he has scaled up his profile and got a huge number of followers. So you can go and check that video. I'll be linking that video also. When it comes to the risk involved in this, I would say it's a 1 out of 5. It's not that risky. Um, or otherwise, I would actually say it's a 2 out of 5, since there is a chance that if you say some controversial stuff, then you can be removed from the industry or something. Like, you can be removed from YouTube and everything. When it comes to the efforts, I would say it's like a 5 out of 5. Like, you need a lot of efforts. You need to put in your heart and soul while doing this. When it comes to profitability, I would say 5 out of 5 again, because it's like an exponential graph. Like, for the first few months, you don't see any growth, but then suddenly everything starts kicking off. And people who come and visit your channel, they will not only see the recent video, they will also see the previous videos. So that is how exponentially it starts growing. So the eighth source of income, I would say, is become a VA, a virtual assistant, something I have seen my friends do a lot. So VA is someone who will schedule meetings and align the calendars of the person that he's working for. These roles are usually required by all these crazy rich people who are like extremely busy. And the toughest part is to find these guys. And how do you find these guys? You will have to ask your parents, your mom, your dad, if you know anyone from their network who can actually help you by hiring you as a VA. So the risk involved in this, I would say, I would give it like a 2 out of 5, because you can also lose this role very fast. But it's not that risky, if you see. And how tough it is, I would give that a 5 out of 5. And I'm giving this a 5 because the major toughness is to find these people, to find the people who will hire you. And once you've done that, it can be pretty profitable. Like, I would give that not too much, but like a 3 out of 5. But something that you can gain a lot from this experience is you can get a huge network for yourself, because you will be connecting with a lot of founders. You may be connecting with a lot of rich people, and these will be your contacts. You can go to them whenever you need any help, and these guys will always help you out. The next method is slightly risky. I would advise you not to take this method as much as possible. It is network marketing. It is something that I had done in the past, and I got out of it as quickly as possible. So I got out of it at a profit, but there are a lot of other people who've lost their money in this. So as soon as I got out of it, a lot of people who had joined with me made money, and they also got out of it. The company rather got into a loss because all these guys left with me. So, how risky it is, I would say it's a 5 out of 5 risk. How profitable it is, I would say probably a 2 out of 5. And how much efforts it will take, I would say 4 out of 5, because you have to keep calling. Sorry, you have to keep calling these guys. You have to keep doing a lot of cold calling. But something that you can really improve and you can really gain from this experience is to improve your conversation skills. And that is something that I picked up, and that is why I'm able to talk to you guys also right now. And the last method, the most interesting method, is study hard भाई. मतलब और कुछ नहीं बोल सकता मैं. The risk associated with this is like 0 out of 5. The efforts that you'll take is like 5 out of 5, and the money that you are earning or saving is like 4 out of 5, because there are people who I have seen in my network have got 100% scholarships. At my college bits, I think the fee comes somewhere around 26, 27 lakhs, and these guys have almost saved all that money. So my seniors told me this, that you have to choose between four things: side hustle, something that I'm doing. There is sleep, there is social life, and there is studies. And mind you, you can only choose two out of these four. You will only be able to live a life if you are choosing two out of four. And for me, it was sleep and side hustles. I was not studying that much, but I was smart enough to get through my exams without even studying that much. So this was it. If you have any questions, do drop them in the comment section. I will also be linking a lot of resources that you guys can check down. If you have any other ways of earning money, would love to know about these ways. I talked about these because I have heavily seen most of these methods being used, and these methods have worked for a lot of people. uh, so yes, I think this is the end of the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and if you have subscribed, click on the bell icon to make sure that you don't miss any videos. And thank you so much if you watched the video till the end. Have a great day.